Hi, this is James Grover Tour Library here with the book haul video I've been waiting to do. I've been counting the days, just waiting to do this video, and to go book shopping, of course. So, yesterday I went to the book Riot here in Niagara Falls, and I got a lot of books. The lineup wasn't too bad. I did get there like a few minutes before they before they let everyone in, so I was able to go to the tables and see what books they have, and of course they give you a nice, very detailed map, so you know what they're selling. So now, before I begin with the books I got, first I'm going to start with three books I got the day before at Chapters on Monday because I was having a reading issue with Dream Park where the front page, when I open the book, it's not the front page is not opening far enough, so I can't see the text. So I went to Chapters to see if they have a newer copy of Dream Park so I can read that, and so that way I have something to read so I can see the words. They didn't have that. And the book Riot didn't have the book I was looking for either, so I'm going to just basically start over, read this book, just read the edition of Dream Park I got, and then if I like the book, then I'll replace it with an edition where I can open the pages up fully so that way I can see what the text is. Alright, so these are the three books I got at Chapters. Okay, first book, Ringworld. I actually had this. This was the first edition I had, and then I got rid of it when I didn't like it. So now I'm glad to have this edition again. And it was funny too. The previous edition of Ringworld I showed from a book haul video. I found that the book Riot was in much better shape than the one I have, but I decided not to get it because I don't need like three copies of Ringworld if I end up not liking the book or not. So I'd rather just have it have the two editions I have now. But when I'm liking it, I'll probably keep my eyes out for a better edition of the cover. But anyway, so I really like this cover is really nice. I like it. So this is from Del Rey, and this edition is from. Okay, it says first published in October 1970. What year is this edition from? I'm going to say this is from like the early 2000s or something, but this is in really good shape, so that's my edition of Ringworld. Then I got two books off my wish list. The first one, the Case of Charles Dexter Ward, H.P. Lovecraft's only novel he wrote, kind of like Edgar Allan Poe. He only wrote one novel. I actually like to try that book again because I tried it once to get far in it. But anyway, this was his only book. This was written in the 20s or 30s, and it was not published until 43 years after H.P. Lovecraft's death. And this has like a lot of his themes in his short stories, like supernatural and horror and stuff. I really like this edition. It has a really nice cover too, and it's got a cool kind of like a little illustration of the full cover, which I really like. Okay, this is from Apollo, and this edition is from 2016. This is basically about a detective named Charles Dexter Ward who gets involved with some case that involves with a bunch of supernatural stuff. So I look forward to reading this book, and one day on the channel I'll have to do a video where I read H.P. Lovecraft short stories, as he's got a lot of them, and read this book too. So there's that. And the third and final book I got at Chapters, Simulacron 3 by Daniel F. Glavlo. I think. I'm hoping not butchering that name. And apparently the birth of cyberpunk. I have heard history of who started the cyberpunk genre and stuff. But anyway, this is from CAZIK Noble. Is that the publisher? Or am I? Who's the publisher? Alright, yeah, this is from ZAZIK Notables. And this book was originally published in 1964. I think this edition. This is a newer edition. This is the first printing of July of 2021. I don't know what this book's about, but I remember discovering it and it sounded interesting, so I'll have to definitely check this book out. Alright, Now on to what everyone wants to see. So I will, as you can see right there, in this gym bag here is a ton of books that I'm gonna pull out, and I'm gonna pull and show you what I got the book right today. Well, yesterday. So let's do that, shall we? All right, let's get started. So I'll start off with this series here, Isaac Asimov, the Foundation series. This is the first book, Foundation and Empire. Oh no, wait, is this the first book or is this a later one? Foundation. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. All right, so this is not the first book. Sorry, this is a later book in the series. Foundation Empire. I really like that cover. It's really cool. All right. Unfortunately, there was only 2 editions I found from Avon. They did not have it. It was originally published 1952. This edition is from November 1966. So I'm glad to have this edition. And then this is the other one from Avon I have. Second Foundation. So I have to keep my eyes open for the other one so I can have a complete set of this series. These books are in really good shape too, which is nice. Let's see this. Okay, originally published 53. This edition is from December 1964. So the first book I showed, Foundation and Empire, that is the 4th book, and Second Foundation is the 5th book in the series. Okay, so those are the 2 from Avon I have now. This is the pretty much the full series of Foundation. So I'll start with the prequel, Prelude to Foundation. That's a really nice cover artwork. I actually tried this book and I got halfway through it and I was like, I really like the writing style of it, but it just started to get boring, so I'm gonna have to give this book another shot when I go to do the Foundation series. This is from Battleland Books, and this is from first published by Doubleday in 1988. Battleland is 1989, and reissue 1991. So this is the prelude to Foundation is basically about the guy who basically invents psychic history, basically how the whole thing started. So that's the first book, and then this is the second prequel book in that series, Ford the Foundation. I really like that cover work. I wish I could find the covers that have actually the full image. I found mostly these and just the other 2. So these have like the really small covers, but anyway, still in good shape. Okay, this is from. Okay, this is just, okay, Battleland. This edition is 1994. It was first published hardcover 1993. I don't know what this one's just a continuation of the Prelude to Foundation. Okay, and then here is the first book in the Foundation series, Foundation. Actually, I was gonna go with the cover. It just had a small image of this, but when I found this one, with obviously a much bigger cover, I decided to get this one instead. And I really like that cover. It's really nice. It's from Battleland, and this was first published by Doubleday in 1951. This edition is 1991. So this is about the empires that are fighting for this psychic history to basically stay in power when a bunch of things are going to happen. So that's the first book in the Foundation series, and then the sequel, Foundation and Empire. Again, a nice cover, but I wish it was the bigger image, so I have to keep my eyes open for that. So if I enjoy these books, I will definitely get them. Mantolin, first published by Doubleday in 52. This edition is 1991. So that's the second book in the Foundation series. And then the third, Second Foundation. I really like that cover. It's really cool. Okay. Mantolin and first published 1953. This edition is says 81, but I don't think so. I think this is from the 90s, just like the other series. Okay. Then this is 2 sequels later on in the series. Foundation's Edge. Bantolin, and this is from Doubleday Hardcover 2002. This edition is from 1981. So this is continuing after the events of the original Foundation series, and then the last book, Foundation Earth. There's actually a really cool cover I'd like to get of this book. It has like mountains. It's got like a kind of like a UFO floating above a building on top of the mountains. I really would like to get that edition. Mantolin, and this is published in 1986. So that is the Isaac Asimov Foundation series. So I look forward to checking this series out. Alright, on to the many science fiction books I have. I did not count these, but I will, when I upload this video, I'll state how many books I got today. I did get some movies too, but I'm just in for the books. This was on my wish list. The Man in the High Castle. I tried this book years ago, didn't get far in it, so I'm going to give this book another shot. This is a really cool cover. Alright. This is from Berkeley Books, and this is from April of 1974, or is it January 81? Berkeley. I think I think this is from January of 1981. This is an alternate history science fiction book about the Nazis and Japan basically winning War II and taking over the United States, and there's this like a neutral zone where the two sides are fighting for control and stuff, and I forget a bunch of other things happening, so I'll have to read this book again. It's been years since I read it. Okay, next. Okay, one author I got many books of. Alien Bounty by William C. Dietz, I think. This is I really just got this to the cover. It's so cool. I read one book by him and it was really good. Ace Books. This is from 1990. I have to look these up, see if it's in a series or not, but I love this cover. It's so cool. Okay, next. Drifter's War. Again, just amazing cover artwork. Ace Books, November 1992. Okay. McCade's Bounty. Again, just I really like these cool covers. A little stains on the page. Luckily, it's not obscuring the text like that Nightmare Warriors book that I have yet to replace. Okay, this is from Ace 1990. Okay, next from William C. Dietz, Prison Planet. I heard this is supposed to be like a really good book where Earth is basically is turned into like a giant prison where all the dangerous criminals are stored. This one is from March of 1989. I kind of discovered this book when I was reading about John Carpenter's Escape from New York, when the third film, which was not made because the Escape from LA bombed, the third film idea was going to basically Earth gets turned to like a giant prison and Snake Plissken escapes. So that's when I discovered this book, because they mentioned it. So I look forward to checking that book out. Okay, next I got a bunch of John Wyndham novels. Exiles of Aspris. Again, I couldn't believe some of the gorgeous covers I was seeing of this book, right? It was amazing. And then this is the back image of it. This is from Cornet Books, and this was from 1979. Looks like it's got a bunch of other kind of short stories put together to make into a book. I don't know what this is about. I just got it mostly because of the gorgeous cover artwork, but I look forward to reading them. Alright, next book I got by John Wyndham, Sleepers on Mars. Again, this is gorgeous cover artwork. I've never seen this cool picture, and I was just drawn to it. It was amazing. Alright. Cornet Books, and This is from, what edition is this? 73, I'm gonna say, and it's got a bunch of I don't know if these are short stories combined together or it's just chapters in the book. So okay, last book I got by John Wyndham, Stowaway to Mars. Again, I love this cover artwork. It's just a beautiful. Okay, Cornet, and this is from 1972. I'm looking forward to reading all these books I got. Okay, this was another book I tried once and I did not get far in it, so I'm going to give it another shot when I saw the cover. The Quest for DNA Cowboys by McFarlane. I asked a group I used to be on years ago on Facebook looking for like heavy metal themed novels, and one person suggested McFarlane books, and this one, the cover caught my eye. So this book was it's very weird and different, but it definitely has that heavy metal theme to it, so I'll have to give this book another try. Alright. Let's see. This is from Mayflower Books, and this is from 1976. This is about like two friends decide to leave their town and go on this like wild adventure when there's some other like subplot going on with the book. Again, it's weird, but I'll have to give this book another shot. Okay, I also got some other McFarlane books. Okay, Necrum. Again, really cool cover. I have two other books by him. This is from Del Rey, and this is from 1991. I do not know what this is about, so I look forward to reading this book. Okay, next book, got The Lawn Orbit. Again, this is cool cover artwork. This is why I love book collecting, because you get all these gorgeous covers on them when you read them. The lawn here, that makes me think of that oh, what's his name? The guy who was on Red Green, Harold, the guy with the like big keyboard strapped to his strapped to him. And that one comedy show, he's an alien's got long white hair, and he's like trying to convince some couple that cloning's safe. I forget his name, but this hour has 22 minutes, I think, maybe. All right. Anyway, Del Rey Books, and this is from 1988. So I look forward to checking this out. This looks cool. I wonder if this is like Alien Invasion or something. It looks really cool. Okay, and then last book I got by McFarlane, The Fields. Again, I really like this cover. It's sick. Alright. Del Rey and 1990. Alright. On to the next set. Necromancer by Gornard Dixon. I got a couple books by this guy. Canadian science fiction fantasy writer. Ace Books, and this is from 62. I don't know what this is about, but it's got, that's the back of it, and then this is the forward cover, like really cool. I don't know what this is about, but I look forward to reading it. Move this over. Okay, next, Invasion Earth by Harry Harrison. I've heard mixed things about this book. Some people like it, some don't. It's basically like this alien invasion in New York. So, I have to see if it's good. Ooh, it's got a cool little illustration in it too. Nice. Wait, is it all illustrated? Okay, this is from Ace Books, and this is from 1982. Is this fully illustrated? Wow, it's fully illustrated. That's cool. Alright, one more image, as I don't want to make this... Wow, really nice artwork in here. Okay, I'll show this one. A teaser of things to come. Alright. Oh, I didn't realize I had another book by Harry Harrison. Okay. Stainless Steel Visions. Again, I love this cover artwork. It's amazing. I have the first book in the stainless steel rat series, which I heard is very popular. This is from Torg, and this is from 1993. Heard the stainless steel rat series is a really good science fiction series, so I have to definitely read that sometime. Okay, next, The Vang by Christopher Raleigh. This is a really cool cover. Got a giant like insect crawling on a guy as he's piloting the ship. This is from Del Rey, and this is from 1988. Yes, March 1988. And this is about some war with gifted but doomed frog-like creatures. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking this out. Sounds cool. Okay, next. Okay. Starfist by David Sherman and Dan Craig. Again, really cool cover. Book X. World of Hurt. I don't know if that's the... Oh, it's a series. Well, I didn't see the other ones, just this one. Oh, well. Oh, it's got that paper smell. I love that paper smell. Del Rey, and this is from 2005. I wonder if this is a sequel to another book I have. I'll have to check, but it sounds really cool. It's like a bunch of like Marines on some alien home world and they're fighting hostile creatures and stuff, so looks cool. Okay. Alright. Exiles of Well Souls by Jack L. Chackler. I got 2 books by this guy and they're really good. They're also heavy metal themed. So I got this one because the covers caught my attention. Del Rey. And this is from 1978. Okay. This one was on my wish list for quite a long time. The Watchmen by Ben Bova. I've only read 2 books by this guy. 2, I think. Cyber Books was the first book I read. Didn't care for it. I saw that in the book Riot, didn't get it. I forget. No, I think that's the only book I read by him. I haven't read anything else by Ben Bova, but I heard he's a good science fiction writer. I have some other books by him. Anyway, this is from Bane Books, and this is so does this have the 2 books together, or Watchmen? Yeah, it's just a Watchmen. Yeah. Okay. So this is from 1994. Okay, so there's 2 short stories. The Star Watchman was 64, and then The Dueling Machine, 1969. Oh, forgot my computer does that when I'm not moving it. All right, A.E. Van Vogert. Okay, another book on my wish list: The Weapon Shop of Isher by A.E. Van Vogert. That's a really cool cover. I think this one's about a guy that like runs this like illegal weapons shop, and it's like dealing with weapons with aliens or something. Pocket Books, August 1977. This looks cool. I got a few books by this author. Okay. All right. The Last Legion by Chris Barch. This is like some like alien invasion book. Sounds really cool. Battle sequel. Oh, I thought I said it was a sequel. Well, it's a book in a series. This is by Rock, and from April 1999. This is like some planets invaded by like alien terrorists, which sounds really cool. So I look forward to checking this book out. Okay, next, and then last book, and the one many books I got, The Shockwave Rider by John Berner. Wait a minute, I think this book is on my wish list, if I recall. Or is that a different book? I'll have to look up my list, but there's that. There's the only book I saw there. There was another one, but I didn't get it, so. Del Rey, and this is from First, is this Bantley? Wait, yeah, Bantley. Okay, this is from March 1976. I, I think it's this book or a different one, but I think this is another book that's considered to be the what started cyberpunk. So, okay, that is that thing. That is that third row of books I got. So now I'm going to put these back and then show the next row of books. Two of which were a complete surprise when I found them. I was surprised to find these two books like on top of each other. Okay, Dr. Rat by William Kulswicki. This is just a sick cover. I really like this. This is like a horror novel about this like rat that does like these horrible experiments on animals and stuff to create like an army of like mutant animals to overthrow the humans and stuff. So it sounds really cool. And oh, this is sick. In the back, it's got the Avon logo with the Dr. Rat on it, kind of like the other book I showed in my one book haul. All right, this is from Avon Books, and this is from July of 1983. Oh, I'm really looking forward to reading this book. This is just really cool cover. Okay, so there's that book. Then this was the second surprise when I saw this book, The Architect of Sleep, and it's got this really cool cover of like this raccoon guy using like some mechanical thing on his arm, and then the back of it is really cool. This is by I didn't even say the author's name, by Stephen R. Boyd. And okay, this is from this is from Ace Fantasy Books, and this is from first published July 1986. This is like basically the main character discovers a alternate dimension and enters this world where there's animal people in it and stuff. And I've heard a bit of I've heard of it. This book it became very popular in the 80s. However, the author was not happy when this book became associated with the furry community, as many people consider this a furry themed book, and he's not a fan of it. And he was originally working on a sequel, and this kind of made him not want to write it. And many people are saying it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing that your book is labeled as a furry themed book and stuff. So this author's kind of gone back and forth of wanting to write the sequel and not write the sequel. It's just kind of unfortunate, so I don't know if we'll ever get that sequel, but I got this, but I finally got this book, which is really good, so I'm looking forward to reading this. Alright. Oh, this book. Okay, years ago, on Facebook, I saw a book, and sometimes people post books with, like, really funny names, and I remember this one book that had a funny name, and it had like this kind of odd cover. Now, this is not the edition I have, but this cover is cool, but the title of this book, The Age of the Pussyfoot by Frederick Foyle. Such a silly title, yet it's got this gorgeous cover artwork. This is by Del Rey, and this is from 1969. Again, this is another one of those like strange science fiction books. Pussyfoot, it's such a weird word, but I saw it and I had to grab it. Okay, anyway. Next, Legions of Hell by C.J. Cherry. This is the first book of a series. I remember having one of the books and I ended up getting rid of it because I didn't feel like getting the series, but when I saw the first one was there, I thought I'll grab it. So it's got this cool like image on the front, and then the image on the back is really cool. Got a soldier riding on a Ferrari. Alright, and this is from Bane Books, and this was first published July 1987. This is kind of like a fantasy mixed science fiction book, or something like that. It's like taking two genres and mixing them together of a modern world, of course. So, looking forward to checking this book out, see if it's good. Okay, I have one book in the series, and I think this is the sequel, or maybe the first one, I forget. Spider World, The Tower by Colin Wilson. Really cool cover. I got the book on my post-politics shelf, so I'll have to check it out and see if this is the first book in the series. This is from Grafton Books, and this is from 1988. If I recall, this takes place in a post-apocalyptic Earth, and there's like mutated spiders and stuff. So we're checking that out. Okay, this I got because the cover was really cool. The War World, the Birding Eye. It's a really cool cover by Jerry Purnell. I think I may have another book in this series. I'm not sure. Man, so many books to keep track of. Good thing I write down which books I own and which ones I don't. Anyway, The Armageddon Inheritance by David Weber. This is a really cool cover. I think this is on my wish list. I think. Some of the books were on my wish list, and the rest I just got because of the cool cover artwork and the plot sound interesting. This is from Bang, and this is from first printing 1993. It's a really cool cover. I really like that. Okay. Beyond by Fyodor Strogin. I got this because the cover was really cool. And this is from Dell. And this is, let's see, what's this from? First printing January 1980, and ooh, this book's really old. It's like the spine is split into the pages that I turn, so I have to be careful when I read that. Not sure if this is a collection of short stories. Oh, wouldn't that be a book if I could found that? Clans of Alpha Moon. That's a cool cover I'd like to get sometime, but I have to see if this is a collection of short stories or a short book itself. Okay, here's another book that was on my wish list. Bug Park by James P. Hogan. Cool cover. This is from Bang Books, and this is from 1997. I have no idea what this one's about, but it looks like it's some park that has bugs, and basically people fight them, stuff, or hunt them. So there's that. Okay, next. Orbital Decay by Alan Steele. This is a die cut, so it's got this cool picture, right? But then you open it up, and yeah, that's really cool. Alright, this is from Ace. And this is from November 1989. This is like kind of like people working in space and construction and stuff, so it sounds really cool. Gordon Child by Steve Barnes. This is a post-apocalyptic science fiction book series. I actually had the first two books, and I don't remember what these books are about. I don't know why I got rid of them, but I got the first one again, which is nice, and it's really in good shape with a really cool cover. Alright, anyway. Torg. This is from Torg, and was first published in 1989. This is about like a merc that basically like takes on like gangs, street gangs, and corporations and stuff. Does different jobs. So look forward to reading that. Okay. All right. Okay. Next, I got some other books here. I got some horror and post-apocalyptic inspired stuff. Empire of Ants and Other Stories by H.G. Wells. That has a really cool cover. Yeah, I wish the book Riot would have more horror stuff. They put it in general fiction. Years ago, they used to have like an actual table for horror, and then they just put in general fiction. I wish they would put in horror, like its own thing. But anyway, this is from, what's this from? What is this? Scholastic Book Service. Is that the publisher? Yeah, 1977. This has a collection of short stories by H.G. Wells. The Empire of the Ants, Country of the Blind, The Crystal Egg, The Man Who Could Work Miracles, and Magic Shop. Interesting. Alright, another book that was on my wish list. Dead City by Joe McKenney. This is by Pinnacle, and this is from 2006. This is about a zombie apocalypse in Texas. I look forward to reading this. Okay, this was a surprise to find this book. Renegades by Sean Hudson. I love this cover. It is so cool. You got the stained glass with the creature, like some demon creature holding a gun. It is a assault rifle. It's really cool. Sadly, this was the only Sean Hudson book the book Riot had, but anyways, I'm glad to get another book off my wish list of Sean Hudson books. Spirit Books, and this is from 1991. I'm not sure what this book's about, but I remember liking the plot of it. So when I looked up like what other Sean Hudson books I like, so I'm glad to have this one. Okay, next, Horns by Joe Hill. I was curious about this book. This was a big hit when it came out, so I decided to check it out. Got the hardcover or the paperback, I think, and it's got a different cover. It's got like a pitchfork on it. But when I saw this, I figured just what the hell, just get it. And if I like it, I'll get the other edition I like. This one's okay. This is from Harper Collins, and this is from 2000. And okay, this is from October 2014. Oh no, wait, mass paperback. Wait, mass market printing October 2014, and first printed March 2011. This is about the main character. Basically, his girlfriend dies under mysterious circumstances, and people think he did it, and he has no recollection of a memory of what happened during some time frame when the last time he was with his girlfriend, and he begins to grow these horns out of his head, and basically he discovers he has powers to make people reveal things like their darkest secrets. So he starts basically searching for the who killed his girlfriend. So this is kind of like urban fantasy horror. So I'm interested in checking this out. Okay, next, War Day by Webby Striver and James Kunica. Really cool cover too. I like the big font, the red. This is by Warner Books, and this is from April 1985. Webby Striver did a couple post-apocalyptic books, and I got a few of them. So I got another one. It's got green on the cover. This one's red, so I look forward to checking this out. Okay, next, some action books now. Carrier, Typhoon Season by Keith Douglas. This is a series of like action books that are about like fighter planes and stuff, and they got really cool covers. So I'm looking forward to checking this series out. I don't know if this is the first book in the series or not. This is from Joy Books, and this is from February 2000. No, the first book was in the early 90s. So this is a later book in the series. So I'll have to keep my eyes open for the other one. There actually was someone on eBay that was selling like the first set of the Carrier series, and I was wanting to get it, but just didn't get a chance to get it, and I think someone bought it already. So, oh well, just keep my eyes open for the other books. Anyway, Triple by Ken Follett. This is by Synod Books, and this is first published October 1980. What is this? This one's about something with Egypt, basically developing a bomb or something, and it's going to tip the balance in the Middle East or something like that. So I look forward to checking this book out. Okay, next, Warkeep 2030. Really cool cover by Michael Cassinier. Alright, looks like the Apache. Golden Eagle Books, and this is from November 1992. Oh, this looks cool. Looking forward to checking this book out. Serious? Okay, got some Robert Ludlum books. The Icarus Agenda, and this cover is a little better. The other one the other edition I have is really small, so I also saw this book in hardcover, but I did not want to get it. I just want to get a paperback. Battle Books, and this is from 1988. I already talked about what this book's about, my last book haul, so I look forward to checking this book out. And it was actually funny today. Me and my dad had our movie day, and we watched Twins with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, and towards the end, I noticed the guy that's stealing this thing that Danny DeVito is trying to deliver to him so he can get $5 million. In the background, the guy's got this book in hardcover like on his desk, and I just noticed it today. I thought, oh, I'm glad I noticed that. I like it sometimes when I can see the books and films in the background. Anyway, next book I got, The Ambular Warning. I believe this was another book that was found at Robert Ludlum's desktop after he died and was published later. St. Martin, and this is from 2005. This is about some guy, he's on like this research station that's on an island, he escapes, and he has no memory of who he is, so he's trying to find his past while these people are after him, so look forward to checking this book out. Alright, okay, next book by Robert Ludlum, Road to Gaffino. This, I'm going to replace the other edition I have, which had a stupid, like, it was not a sticker, but it's like a little thing they put on the cover to like sell the, like, advertise the book, and I'm like, why would you cover half the picture in text with it? But so I'm glad to have this. They also had this book in hardcover, or no, it was the other one. I didn't get it because I already got it paperback. Bantam Books, and this is from, no, that's not right. This is from the 70s, 75, I believe. 75. It was originally published 75. This edition is like 82. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, and here's some others. And I got the last science fiction books I actually got are Doom books. So these are the prequel Doom books. Dune, House Colono, I believe. And again, it's got this really cool cover by Brian Herbert and Kevin J. Anderson. Brian Herbert is the son of Frank Herbert, who continued the Dune series. I think it's still ongoing, which is crazy. Like, how many more books of this Dune series they can do? Bantam Books, and this is first published hardcover 2001. This paperback edition is from 2002. So this is a prequel to the Dune series, and then let's see it. This is another one, I believe. This one's House Atreides, and it's got this really cool cover. Bantam, and this is from first hardcover of 1999, paperback 2000. Wow. And the other paperback of Dune, Hunters of Dune. This is a sequel in later on the Dune series. This one's from Torg. And this one's from 2006. All right. Okay, now that's all the paperbacks I got. Now onto the hardcovers. And these are the hardcovers I got. Okay. Entry by Greg Bear. Sequel to Ion. Oh, shit. Well, I have to keep my eye open for Ion then. I didn't notice that till just now. Warner Books, 1988. Oh, here's a cool image on the back. This one sounds like it's about alien invasion, so I'll have to get the first book then. Okay, here's another book that I got that's part of the Dune series, and I always wanted this edition. The Badrin Jihad. It's written by Kevin Herbert and Kevin James Anderson. This was actually mentioned in the original Dune book, so some things in the back. If I recall, Frank Herbert was actually going to do a prequel book, and he wrote down the ideas. So his son and another author just basically continued it together. Oh yeah, I already read the thing of that. Okay, this is from, what's this from? Torg. This is from Torg, and this is from 2002. All right. This is another book in the prequel series to Dune. Okay. Next, Watchers by D.R. Coons. I actually heard this book's really good, so I was happy to find it. Actually, I saw one book that my dad got from work, and it sounded really interesting, so I want to get a Pacific edition of it. Well, there's two editions of really nice covers of this one book. So I was looking for it, but I was looking for this other book, Watchers, and one edition had no cover, so I thought I don't want that. I want one with the cover. And just as I was finishing up at the book ride, I finally found this book, which is good too, because that's when my gym bag was starting to get overloaded. Books. Anyway, this is by G.P. Putman's Sons, New York. That can't be the publisher's name. Who's the publisher? Putman. Okay, Putman. Never heard of that one before. And this is from 1987. This is like this is an alien invasion book, and the main character and his dog basically go to stop these aliens. Well, the Men in Black try to cover up, of course. This looks really cool. So look forward to reading that. Okay, this is the book my dad found. Well, this isn't the book. His book, obviously. He's got his a paperback with a different edition on it, and so this is the hardcover edition. The Bad Place. This is a really cool cover. Alright, and this is from Putman, and this is from 1990. This is about a guy that wakes up. He has what is it? Amnesia, and he can't remember who he is or what happened. And there's these people that are dying around him, and this couple that finds him decide to help him figure out who he is and stuff. So I heard this one's really good, so I look forward to checking this book out. Okay. Tommyknockers hardcover edition I always wanted. It's got this plastic, which I'm going to take off because I don't want it on it. There was actually a somewhat nicer paperback, but I decided, again, I didn't want to get it, so, because mine's okay. Anyway. Oh, a little too far. Okay, Putnam. I've never heard of this publisher just now. This is from 1980, let's see. This is from 87. This also is about alien invasion. Okay, last book I got, Vortex by Larry Bond. This is a really good book, and I really like this hardcover edition a lot better than the paperback edition I own, because the paperback, the pages feel like they're like it's very thin, so it very thin. But this I really like. It's like these pages are easy to kind of turn. The paperback, I found it kind of like the pages are kind of soft to turn, like almost like something of a Bible. But anyway, I'm glad I have this hardcover edition, which I'll place the paperback. All right, this is from Warner Books, and this is from June 1991. This is about a dictator in South Africa that basically starts like this whole civil war and causes like a whole bunch of problems where basically the United States government, the Russians, Cuba gets involved, and so you got this war going on, and then you got this journalist who's trying to expose the public and the people the truth of what this dictator is doing. It's a really good book. It has a lot of characters to keep track of, but it has a lot of action and just like awesome moments. I'm surprised this has not been yet made a film. It's a really good book. I would like to check out. I got another book by Larry Bond, which a lot of people say it's really good, but I like to get this is a 2-book series, Enemy Within, which is like terrorist attack, United States government and stuff, and I would really like to get that book. So, all right, that is all the books I got from today's haul, and it was quite a lot today. So I'm definitely looking forward to going to next year and see what I get then. All right, so as I said, I will begin reading Dream Park again. Again, I will be reading much as I can. Later on today, right now is the today is the 8th, so later on today I'll be reading much as I can. I'm gonna read like 200 pages today, later on today, and then tomorrow I'm going to read much as I can, so I have a review up soon, and then get through the other books I have planned, so I can make up for lost time. As I don't want to get into the details of it, but last week was just awful. Was just very awful and rough, and it was not a good week for me at all. But this week has been a lot better, and I'm a lot better now. So enough of that. But anyway, if you enjoy this video, please like it, share it. Oh, a little funny thing I'm gonna have to do. when I was leaving, some guy, Conrad, liked my shirt, and I was talking to him about it as I got the shirt for the Chainsaw Terror review that I did. And when I was talking about my channel, he asked, "Do you have a card so he can remember the channel?" I said, "No, I don't have a card." But then I thought, I think I should make shirts of October Library so I can, I can let people know about my channel so they can discover and stuff. Um, I could do cards too, but I'll have to see. I have to think about that and see how much they cost for it. But I think I'll just stick to like a shirt that just says October Library, and then I'll have to come up with a cool image so people can remember it. But anyway, that's something for the future. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to October Library, the YouTube channel, and the Facebook group name of the same name, a place to post your review fiction. Until then, I'll catch you later.